Good afternoon, you guys. It is July 11th. I hope you guys are doing good today. I'm doing great. I'm fantabulous, my man. We got God calling guardian angels, and God even had more doors will open. That sounds beautiful. That sounds amazing. That sounds just what I needed today. That's going to hit the spot. Yum, yum, yum. Let's eat it up. God calling guardian angels. You are mine. Once I've set on you my stamp and seal of ownership, all my hosts throng to serve and protect you. Throng is a crazy word. Remember that you are daughters of a king, sons of a king. I'm going to include us. I'm going to include us too. Try to picture a bodyguard of my servitors in the unseen, waiting, longing, efficient, to do all that is necessary for your well-being. Feel this as you go through this day. Feel this and all is well. Guys, if you really just sit and realize that God, creator of the universe, creator of all that we know, all of our perceptions, everything that we understand, also created us. He looked and said, I want you. He looked and said, I want me. He willed us into existence. How could we be afraid of anything? Like, truly, if we have God, the God, creator of everything, like everything that is and ever will be, as our guardian angel, right? We don't need no guardian angels. We don't need no special, he doesn't have no covert ops. He doesn't have no like presidential, what are they called? The presidential, guard type thing. I forgot the name of them. Secret Service. He doesn't send no Secret Service to protect us. He protects us himself. He's always with us. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Night, noon, and morning. All the time, guys. All the time. We are his. And he put a stamp of approval on us. He loves us so much. And he seals ownership over us. He will never stop loving us. He'll never stop caring for us. He'll never stop protecting us. How could we really, truly be afraid of anything once we realize that? It's crazy. God even said, more doors will open. Go on in faith and trust. The way opens as you go. In the Christian life, doors swing open as you come to them. If so, be that you have advanced to them along the straight path of obedience. So, God's saying that when you look, right, when you look out upon your horizons, the doors are going to look close to you, right, close to everyone. Not only us as Christians, but like everyone, right? But the thing with being Christian is that you have to trust that door is going to open. If you see the door closed and you're like, I don't know how I can get that. I don't know how I'm going to get it open, but I know that's going to happen. And you approach that door with so much confidence, so much grace, and so much faith in the Lord that he'll open it for you, it is going to open, right? Because everyone goes through life like that. Everyone goes through life seeing as every door is closed, seeing as every task is difficult, impossible, something that they have to work towards, right? But the difference between us is that we know that once we get to that door, it's going to open for us perfectly. We're not going to have to do any work once we get there. We're not going to have to try to pry it open and force. We're not going to have to use our own power. That God has got us, and that's something that's amazing, right? Everyone's going to have that difficulty of having to wait to succeed, having to wait to get the things that they want. But for us, for Christians, once we get there, we're going to be prepared for it. We're going to be ready. It's going to swing right open. We're going to be there. As you started your journey, what would it have profited had you worried about the closed door ahead? So just as I said, if we're starting here, if I start here and I look in the distance, I see a closed door, how would I know what's behind that door if I never approach it, right? How do I know what's to profit from it? How do I know what's going to give, what I'm going to gain from it? In the spirit life, miracle working, power operates through natural human channels, as you have seen. So this is the counting lesson. Go steadily forward in firm trust along the path of the quiet obedience. Go steadily forward in firm trust along the path of quiet obedience. Go steadily forward in firm trust along the path of obedience. Be obedient and go along that path, guys. And everything will work out. Everything will work out. This is your work. Mine, to cause the doors to swing open as you come to them, not before. So it's a two-step process, right? God cannot shove us down into the door. God is opening the door for us. It's a 50-50. We have to come. We have to come to God, right? Just swap out the word door for the word God. We have to come to God, and then God is going to open to us, right? But how we even see that door, how do we even see that God first? He has to appear to us. He shows himself to us, right? That's the very start. The very start of your faith is you seeing that door. It's you seeing God and you seeing, I need to get to that. That's amazing. That looks awesome, right? And we wouldn't think those things unless we saw the door, unless we saw God in front of us. And that is him anyway, right? So he's basically doing 75% of the work and we're doing 25. All we got to do is walk there. All we got to do is have faith that once we get there, the door will open, right? And that's just, it's just crazy. It's just crazy when you put everything in perspective. How often have I opened the doors for you in the past? More will open, so trust, so hope, so love. The amount of times I said door, oh my gosh, it's going to be like a drinking challenge. Take a shot every time I said door. But, guys, that is so true. How often have I opened the doors for you in the past? More will open, so trust, so hope, so love. It's always in those moments of hardship and heartache when we come to God and when we really realize how much he loves us, right? But when we're successful, when we're up and when those doors do open, it's rare that we ever just take a moment and stop and think, wow, God's so good, right? So if you guys have ever had those doors swing open for you in the past, and you have, I have, every single person on this planet has, then go and just think about how amazing that is, and trust in that faith that's going to happen for you again and again and again and again, and be better and better, be better, be better. So have love, have faith, have trust. He's your God. He's got you. You got the guy in the corner. How could you be worried for anything? Never be scared to approach that door. Never be scared to just move forward and walk in grace, walk in Lord, walk in faith, walk in love. I love you guys. That's July 11th, and with that, I'll say amen.